Madrid have been interested in Mbappé for many years, and his last contract extension with Paris Saint-Germain in May 2022 was a disappointment for the Spanish Giants. But after some hesitation, Real Madrid decided last December to make a final decision on whether to continue pursuing the French player in January. Several meetings took place that month, in which President Florentino Perez emphasized the final effort with the deal. Perez has been in direct contact with Mbappé to the point where the striker admitted to Perez himself that he spoke to Paris Saint-Germain in May 2022. This shows that Mbappé and the Los Blancos leadership have never given up contact with each other. After those meetings, Madrid began negotiating with the player's stakeholders. Their offer will be lower than the previous contracts they have offered, because Mbappé will be 2 years older, because their project is set up with more stars, and because of a different economic picture in Madrid. The rising cost of renovating the Santiago Bernabéu Stadium will be an important factor to mention. However, with a signing bonus and fixed salary, Mbappé will still become the highest-paid player at Madrid's capital team. He will need to show his commitment to the royal team by accepting the offer. There was some reluctance within Mbappé's delegation, but he ultimately gave Madrid positive signs about their proposal. Afterwards, the French striker told Real Madrid's superiors that he would inform Paris Saint-Germain that he would leave the club this summer. This happened in February this year. And then last week, Mbappé officially said goodbye to the French capital team. Paris Saint-Germain was bitter and angry, so there was no tribute ceremony for Mbappé. But it seems that the star born in '98 does not care much about that because his future lies in Madrid. But clearly, when he comes to the Bernabéu, Mbappé's position will no longer be as unique as when he played at Paris Saint-Germain. Real Madrid is a team full of stars, and the French striker should also understand that. The Royal Football team also currently has 2 young stars who shine no less than Mbappé's performances in recent seasons. Surely people can guess. This is Vinicius and Jude Bellingham. The story now will be about how to achieve balance in Real's changing room when Mbappé will soon move to play here. The first thing to do, which clearly shows the fairness of the board of directors, is to consider the salary that the French player can receive. Despite being a name that Real Madrid has been pursuing for a long time, Mbappé will still have to reduce his salary to join the team that has won the Champions League 15 times. Protecting the club's wage structure has always been an extremely important factor for Madrid's president, Florentino Perez, and he has not wavered from that stance in negotiations with the France international. When Madrid pursued Mbappé in 2017, while the World Cup winner was still at Monaco, the Spanish club partly delayed the deal because the salary he was seeking, 12 million a year after tax, would have broken the club's established salary structure at the time. Madrid was also not willing to give up star strikers like Gareth Bale, Karim Benzema, and Cristiano Ronaldo, causing Mbappé to express concern about his route and the starting lineup at that time. Against such a backdrop, the striker instead chose to join Paris Saint-Germain in a transfer worth 180 million euros after an initial season-long loan to Paris. So what salary will Mbappé receive at Real Madrid in order not to disrupt the club's salary structure and achieve balance in the locker room? Transfer expert Fabrizio Romano recently gave an interview on Postcard Mike's Episode 6, where Mbappé's impending move to Madrid was discussed. When asked if Mbappé would earn the same or more than what he currently earns at Paris Saint-Germain, Romano said, "What I heard is that his salary will stay within the salary area of Vinicius and Jude Bellingham so as not to create internal problems. So it's going to be something around 25 million euros, about $27 million per season. It is known that the salary of Vinicius and Jude Bellingham at Real Madrid is about 20 million euros per season. However, this season they received about 4 million euros in prize money. So the actual income of both is about 25 million euros. According to reports in French media, 6 million euros is the amount of money Mbappé earns each month at Paris Saint-Germain. Although this figure is before tax, if multiplied by 12 months, he would receive more than 70 million euros. And minus taxes, that's still a much higher figure than 25 million euros, not to mention the 30 million euro annual signing bonus in Paris. First, as mentioned, Real Madrid offers such a salary to the French players so that they can balance the salary budget. And in fact, the Los Blancos leadership also has a basis to make this move. Currently, Mbappé is the one who needs a place like Real Madrid to have the best development environment and reach the top. Therefore, the Royal Football team is the one who has the advantage in the negotiations at this time. Real Madrid will not make concessions because they are benefiting greatly from good financial management. It is the club's positive financial situation that has allowed them to be more confident than ever to pay the wage bill of Mbappé and also of high-paid stars such as Vinicius or Jude Bellingham. After years in which the club kept spending on players to a minimum and saved on salaries by promoting the departure of big earners such as Sergio Ramos, Gareth Bale, Benzema, and Eden Hazard. The 36-time Spanish champions were able to loosen their purse strings again in the summer of 2023 when they signed Jude Bellingham in a deal worth 135 million. A year later, they are ready to make a deal to complete the Galacticos by luring Mbappé to La Liga. Indeed, Madrid's positive financial situation was recently highlighted by UEFA's European Club Finance and Investment Landscape Report, which revealed that Los Blancos accumulated more revenue than any other club on the continent in the 2022-2023 season with 841 million euros. In fact, the club hit that figure slightly higher than its own reports at 843, up almost 17% on last season. Therefore, there is no way that Madrid will accept breaking their salary structure, even if it is Kylian Mbappé. If they do so, it will create a bad precedent and lead to dissatisfaction from other stars. That will be a chain effect. Mbappé's salary is sky high. Vinicius also wants it. Bellingham also wants it. And if it meets all of them, Real Madrid will not be Real Madrid. This is also one of the reasons why Real Madrid actively negotiates to reduce the salary that a striker born in '98 can receive in Madrid. Los Blancos is a team with no shortage of stars, both present and past. So they always know how to create balance in the locker room. That is a prerequisite for the Madrid team to have the current success. However, Mbappé will still have other great economic benefits if he joins Real Madrid this summer. While claiming that even his reduced salary is not bad, expert Romano added, also, a signing fee will be there, and from what I heard, it will be in excess of 100 million euros over 5 years, 20 million euros per year. And there are also many ways for Mbappé to increase his income, including image rights when playing for one of the biggest global brands, easily winning bigger titles than when he was playing in France. So it can be seen that choosing to go to the Bernabeu and accepting a reduction in his huge salary is not necessarily a loss for Mbappé. Although he has not received any money from Real, Mbappé is currently preparing for his future. According to previous reports, Kylian Mbappé is currently in negotiations to acquire Sergio Ramos's lavish villa in Madrid, located in the La Moraleja area. This property could cost the 25-year-old player around 18 million euros. Interestingly, the deal is being worked out between former colleagues at PSG and Ramos's brother René, and Sen Ferrero's office is negotiating directly with Mbappé's mother and agent Faiza Lamari. Spanning 1,000 square meters on a plot of more than 15,000 square meters, the Star's mansion has all the modern amenities while meeting the security standards that the Mbappé family values. Hopefully, after acquiring the above mansion and officially joining the home team at the Bernabeu, Mbappé will be able to have the best performance here to not disappoint what people expect.